Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I just want to do a shout out. Thank you so much for all the love and attention that yesterday's videos have received. I have gotten about 20 subscribers in the last day, so I could not be more grateful. Please, tell your friends and family to like and subscribe to my channel. My goal right now is to hit 500 subscribers. So if we could do that, that would be really appreciated. But let's get into the video. I am using my Scooby-Doo mug that I just got today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. The back of it says ruh-roh, and I am so into this summerween style that is coming out this year. I have bought quite a few skeleton and colorful ghost decorations from TJ Maxx lately, and these things seem to be flying off the shelves. My birthday is in August, and my favorite holiday has always been Halloween. So to me, I feel like Summerween is something that was meant for my style. So maybe that's a message for somebody. Maybe somebody else is heavily into those items. But let's see what comes out for the YouTube collective today in the cards. Oh, all right. So straight off the bat, we have the Strength card in reverse. So you may be dealing with a Leo. I did just mention my birthday. So the Strength card is Leo, but this is also, you're lacking strength. So maybe right now this is your message to tap into your inner strength. Maybe you are trying to, become more balanced. Let's see what else comes out. Page of Cups reversed. So this is like a delay in emotional fulfillment. Maybe you are awaiting a message from somebody, or somebody is just taking a really long time. Maybe this is like a friendship or a very immature person you're dealing with. Okay. We have a lot of reversals today. So we have 10 of Cups reversed. So somebody was trying to ruin your happy home or give you a very immature energy. 4 of Pentacles reversed. So if somebody was trying to keep you stuck on them and being really greedy with your energy, you're releasing them. You're getting to a point where you... Oh, and then we have 7 of Cups reversed. So somebody was really feeding you illusions, and maybe you're dealing with somebody who is a bit delusional. Maybe you too could be a little bit delusional. Maybe you guys are heavily just in your heads. You live in a dream world, but you're exiting that energy. So you notice that somebody was just giving you these fake dreams, basically, that were never going to come into fruition. So you're releasing this. You're realizing that they were just trying to... Maybe somebody was heavily jealous of your lifestyle. Maybe somebody saw that you're somebody who has a lot going on, and they actually had a lot of jealousy toward you. So you realize that and you've released them. We have 8 of Pentacles, which also came out reversed though. So again, you're learning new skills, but it may actually be taking a while for you to see any money from this situation. So let's see. Or the other thing that could be coming out too is maybe somebody was selling you some fake career move. Maybe somebody was maybe someone was trying to get you to do some sort of a job, but it was actually a scam. Because the energy I'm getting too is after COVID, all of these all of these like scams started popping up. Everybody was trying to like get everyone involved in like pyramid schemes or something. So maybe somebody's getting caught up in some sort of like scam. I don't know. There are a lot of like pyramid schemes and things out there that you should be worried about because 9 of Pentacles reversed. Every card has come out reversed today. So we have a lack of money. So yeah, there is like a lack of money. Somebody was being greedy and it was causing a lot of loss. It was like there was some sort of like scam that somebody was involved in. So that could, I mean, it could be a job offer, or it could just be somebody was lying to you in a relationship. Like you thought that it was a situationship or whatever was going to progress into a relationship, and that never happened. We do have 2 of Wands. Also reversed though. It did come out reversed. So again, we have, this is like the Traveler, things coming together, but with it being reversed, this is like the delay in travel. Things are not coming together. So but with the 7 of Cups being reversed, you have realized the rose-colored glasses have come off. You're not being fooled by this person or situation or job offer or whatever anymore. So if somebody was giving you like fake dreams, like somebody was just selling you a false idea of what your life was going to look like. But we do have 6 of Wands, which did come out upright. So this is like a celebration. But again, this is, you know, with the Black Cat, this is being in your like divine feminine energy. You're kind of staying to the shadows. You're doing like a wait and see type of approach before you go diving into anything. But but this is also like a homecoming. So maybe you are going to be going back to, maybe you're going to be going back to square one. Maybe you realize that a situation wasn't worth your time. Maybe you were torn between 2 options with the 2 of Wands, you know. Also, the Galantis song, Call Me Home, just came to mind. I actually just posted that the other day on my Instagram page. So you may have been in a delusional state, being sold false dreams. You had a choice between 2 options, but you are coming back to you're coming back home. You know, maybe you realized, maybe you really just had a lot of thinking to do. Okay. Page of Pentacles is a sign of this being a good time of manifesting. So if you are manifesting a dream or something that you want, this would be your calling to do so. But this is also, again, the pages are like messengers. This is also like an immature energy. So again, you could be dealing with somebody who is very immature. Or maybe you yourself have like a very youthful mindset. But it is like a solid offer. So you may have like a solid friendship or something coming in. Maybe it actually is like an offer with a housing, because I did think of, you know, homecoming. The Devil reversed. So this is, if there's any codependency issues or toxic attachments, maybe you have like a toxic attachment style. Maybe you have like a codependent type of personality. You are becoming more self-aware of that. So you or someone you're dealing with, put this where it resonates. You are reaching a point of being more self-aware. So that is looking up. But we do have the Hierophant, which is reversed. So this is, somebody is not looking for like a traditional connection. That could be you or someone you're dealing with. Maybe you had to come to the realization, maybe that was the delusion state that you were in. Maybe you thought that somebody was going to eventually want some sort of a traditional connection with you, but that is actually not what happened. Or in the future, that's not what's going to happen. You know, time is fluid, so whenever you see this video is when it'll resonate for you. And when I pull the zodiac charms, that could give us further confirmation of what's going on here. But the Devil card is Capricorn. So we have Capricorn energy. Pages, the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs. The Wands are fire signs. Cups is water signs. So we basically we've had everybody except for air come out. Oh, now we have air coming out. So we have Knight of Swords. So this is a quick moving energy. This is a energy of like a quick communication, or somebody wanting to like leap into a situation without thinking it through. So maybe that was you. Maybe you were about to jump into a situation without thinking it through. But again, you know, a knight is not a king, you know, so a knight is again like an immature energy. So, and then we have the Empress reversed. So you could have been in like a toxic feminine energy, you or someone you're dealing with. So that could have been happening as well. Maybe you had to do a lot of like inner healing to get out of this toxic feminine, low vibrational situation that you were in. That too could have been why you were getting yourself caught up in a situation where it was going to, you know, go nowhere, because maybe you were dealing with a lot of toxic, you know, mental turmoil. Also, being that this Empress is pregnant, maybe somebody actually went through some sort of like pregnancy loss or something of that nature. And with the rainbow being above it, you know, that does, like they say that a pregnancy that you have after having a miscarriage is considered a rainbow baby. Because like the rainbows show up after like a rainy storm season in your life. So that could be somebody's message too. Maybe you are going to have like a positive like fertility issue in the future, but that could just be a side note. So put that if it resonates. Obviously, if you're not planning, you know, you don't want any children or whatever, then that's not your message. So just leave that for someone else. But if that sounds like it could be your situation, we're going to pull some archetypes to actually see what else comes out. So let's see what other energies come out for this message, because I'm really wondering more so if this is like a business deal gone wrong or a love situation gone wrong, because it kind of could go either way. There was a lot of finances mixed up here. Maybe somebody was trying to hold on to you for your finances, because that could come out. Okay. The Mother. So this is, again, what I was saying is maybe this was like a fertility situation. Maybe you are a mother. Maybe you do have like a successful pregnancy in your future. Or maybe you are just somebody who is very nurturing. Maybe somebody has some sort of like mother wounds that they have been putting off doing healing work for. Then we have the riddle. So this is, somebody did absolutely want to keep you in a state of being confused. So somebody was absolutely giving you all sorts of mixed signals, keeping you in a very confused state. This is also like heavy mental health issues, because I don't know why somebody would really purposely try to keep everyone confused. That's obviously not a healthy way to be. So this too could be dealing with a toxic situation. But yeah, because it's... And then the vision. So maybe you got some sort of vision that, you know, whether that be like a dream or some sort of message came through to you where you were seeing that this person was just sending you all sorts of mixed signals to keep you confused. Maybe this person is heavily like codependent with their mother. That could be somebody's message as well. Maybe this person is dealing with some sort of chaotic like baby mama dramas, and that's also the message. It could be too. Maybe somebody heavily has feelings for like the mother of their child still, and they're holding on to old feelings instead of, you know, maybe they're confused themselves about like what their next steps is if they continue to go through life without healing from a toxic, like codependent connection with like a baby mama. That could be somebody's message as well. So I'm going to also pull, let's pull some love and money cards and see what else comes out, because that was actually, okay, yeah, we'll pull some love and money cards. And then I'm going to pull some What's the News oracles. Okay, let's see. Okay. False flame. So maybe somebody was dealing with a false flame. That could be you. Or again, this could be the confusion. Maybe somebody was thinking that somebody was their like soulmate, their twin flame situation, but really it was a false connection. That could be the codependency with the mother attachment or whatever is going on there. But it says puts you on an emotional roller coaster and causes distress. Partnership hinders your progress and creates obstacles. Intentions are unclear and makes you feel insecure. So this is the riddle energy coming through. So this person was putting you in a state of confusion. This is, you know, double confirmation that this was not a soulmate connection. This was somebody who was coming in just to keep you in this confusion state. And it says, the false flame distracted me from my true desires. I am ready to stop chasing illusions and focus on real growth. This is number 24. And 2-4 is February 4th. That could be a date that's significant for somebody. Or 4-2. And then we have the oath. So unity and diversity, embracing differences to create harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided toward union. This is number 2, which is balanced energy coming through. We aim for the same target, but fear keeps us from fully committing. Our union needs clarity, not hesitation. Heavy on the confusion, not having clarity on a situation, and it's very clear that, you know, you are put on a roller coaster, you are feeling imbalanced. This is why it's saying that you heavily need to be in a balanced, harmonious connection, because a true soulmate connection, you are going to feel more balanced. You're not going to feel like you're on a permanent toxic roller coaster. If you're feeling like that, I mean, you could be with a soulmate, but you just are in a low vibrational energy, which there is, you know, things that you could do naturally, you know, yoga, going outside more, you know, if you're trying to balance yourself naturally, you could get yourself out of that energy if that's the case. But being that this came up that it is a false flame, it seems like this was a karmic connection that was sent to you just to distract you from what your true soul's path is. So this could also be your message that somebody may have just been trying to, maybe somebody carries a lot of like low vibrational soul tie, you know, karmic soul tie connections that hinder their mental health. So that could also be somebody's message. I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms. Oh wait, actually no, I'm going to pull some of these oracles first. I forgot. So let's see what's the news, what else comes out to give us further clarity here. New boo, new love, learning each other, and flirtations. So this could be you're letting go of the false flame, moving on to somebody new. Or this could be your message that your new boo may be your false flame. So just be aware that if somebody's keeping you in this confusion state, that is probably not a true soulmate connection. We have spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. So cutting through illusions, getting out of this, you know, riddled, delusional state you were in. So that's heavy confirmation on that. People's egos may have heavily been getting in the way. All right, then we have long haul. So in it to win it, long-term intentions invested. So I also wonder, this could be after somebody cuts ties with these karmic connections, they could realize who their true soulmate may be and turn things around. Maybe, you know, exiting this illusion state. All right. Then we have detectives, snooping, digging for dirt, and accusations. So this could be you or someone you're dealing with. Maybe this is the vision as well. Like maybe you did see something on somebody's social media that made you have confirmation that this was a fake connection instead of a true, you know, reciprocal energy. So put that where it resonates. I'm going to choose some zodiac charms and initial charms to further confirm your message. This could be your sun, moon, or rising signs or someone you're dealing with. Or this could give you more clarity as far as like a timeline.